Paul Patmore, welcome. How are you doing, sir?
Yes, thanks for having me, my brother. Thanks for having me. I greet you well from South Trelawney.
Yes, man. Lovely. We see
Yes,
you.
yes.
What you doing, you know. But the first thing, let me just ask you something, right? We in the diaspora, because we watch what going and everything, you know, but we want you to introduce yourself to the diaspora fully. Because, you know, other Jamaicans and to the diaspora.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, all the viewers out there. My name is Paul Patmore. I'm the MP caretaker for South Trelawney. I was born and raised in southern Trelawney, a little town called Hill 60, Olive River. We call it Hill 60. Attended Lower River All Age School, now Lower River Primary, and later attended Homewood Technical High School. In 2012, I ran as an independent candidate and I was successful. I received 65% of the votes and the JLP got around 30% and the PNP got 5% at the time. So I'm no stranger to politics. I was always around. I'm someone that have been preparing myself to be member of parliament for the past, I would say the past 20 years. I've been involved in community groups, youth clubs, everything that you can think of. All social clubs, I was always a part of it. I graduated from Homewood in 89 and go straight. I was at my father's hardware in Christiana for a little while, running the hardware as one of the sale rep there, and later move on back to South Trelawney to do my business, start a funeral home business, a business that I started from scratch. I was at the hardware with my father. He used to sell caskets, and it was at that time I saw the need to set up a little hearse system, where because what he would do is to sell persons the casket in those days, and they would take it to the hospital for them to dress the body and put in the casket, and then they would get a truck from the community, mostly Trelawney and those places, rural communities. The persons would say you would carry the casket in a truck to the church or to the graveside. And it was at that time that I saw a need that the community that we could set up start a business. So I get a little pickup and put on the camper on it, and I dress it up and start to use that to transport bodies. And it was and I know we grow from there. Now I can say I'm one of the larger funeral home in Trelawney. I'm the government contractor for the parish of Trelawney. So we have our own. I have two offices. The main office is in Lower Trelawney, and I also have an office over by Spalding's, Clarendon. And I also have my own cemetery in White Dove Memorial Garden down in South Trelawney, close to where I have the funeral home, so close in the Lower area. Yes, so we are here to stay. I have nowhere going. My signature project, where a lot of persons know me for, is that water project that I started sometime around 2011, going up to 2012, just before the parish council election. That's one of the projects that I tell you, after doing that project, there's nothing at all that could beat Patmore. It's a water project where luckily I know that we have a spring above the community. It was always there. The people always mention it to all the politicians. Most of them would tell them that some say you need 4 million to do that project, you need 10 million to do that project. And when I decided that, all right, I want to go into politics, it was the community members that mentioned to me that, Mr. Patmore, the water is up by the spring. If you can get it in the community here, you can't lose no election. Yes, and I can tell you, even though they say that it will take some $10 million, I use around 160,000 Jamaican dollars to purchase the pipe and take the water to the community in a little square named Lower Square. Presently, we call it Patmore Water Square. So we set up that water for only $160,000.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
man, and I can tell you that's what give me that election.
Oh,
But before you say anything, that's still not my first project. Before that, we had done one in
no,
wire fence.
project, I go to the other one. But that
Yes,
one, oh, because this song, you just highlight Andrew Holness, them now and them, you know, Patacat ways, because them say them
yes.
spend the most money. We spend the most money. You just said just now. Them has a 10 million, but you use 100 and what?
160,000 worth of pipes we buy.
Just 100
Um,
and yeah, this.
160.
So them tell him, them attack, it
Yeah.
would be over 10 million, $10 million.
Yes. 10 million.
But him spend
Because remember, you know, when you win,
politician. Yes.
yeah, man. The person that gonna come and tell them, remember the water is on the hill, you know.
Yes.
And there's a necktie man that's supposed to come and tell them, look on the project. And a man supposed to come in a necktie and a white shirt and stand up at the down on the hill there and look up and say, yes, if the water is on the hill, it can gravity feed down. And he's maybe that's $4 million to tell them that, you know, that if the water up the hill, you can run down the hill. Yeah, man. So that person would charge them maybe around $4 million just to tell them that. And then you'd have a few other contracts, and some of the politicians them would have to get a cut out of it, and the man and then you have some era leader maybe you don't want something out of it. So you know, say $10 million and really much up. But what we find is that in Jamaica, you have a lot of persons with $100,000 brain who want to spend $10 million. The difference with Patmore now, Patmore have a $10 million brain. And so we use that $10 million brain to spend $160,000 to do the project. And from that time, over 12 years, that's the leading water project, water source right now in South Trelawney. There's no water project bigger than that one in South Trelawney. Actually, it's the only water.
Yes.
It's the only water right now in Lima's division.
Yeah, so you don't have the problem from it
No
running.
man, no, not at all. So presently we have over 30 trucks that come to Patmore Water Square on a daily basis, separate from cars and so. Trucks that come and get water and carry it, go sell it in the different communities. Some of them go over to into Senton, Northeast Manchester, where Manor Yard come from. A lot of the trucks come from over his side. Right across South Trelawney,
And your people
Albert Town.
down there though. Your people them good.
Yeah, man. Our people good. We have a community close by called Bow.
Yes.
They have their own pipe, so we set up their own pipe, so they don't have to come to the square for water. And all the houses,
Outskirt to make sure
yes,
them get water.
all the houses in Lower,
Mm.
all the houses in Lower have pipe water in their houses free of cost from that project right now.
Okay. Let me ask you something though. Dalrymple. Remember, let's go to Dalrymple right away because I thought this. As an MP, how long is your MP over your side?
She have been an MP for some 17 years, going 18 years now.
And what's the difference? What she bring to the table for the people? I mean, different from the cow, cooking
Yes.
cow. What she
What she have proven to us and all politicians, everybody in Jamaica, that she's very good at distribution of scarce benefits and spoils. She do that very well. And we have to give her a thumbs up. There's no other Jamaican politician that do it better than Dalrymple. Distribution of scarce benefits and spoils.
just
That's
give-
the only thing that she have to show.
So you put the cook cow in it to she come and roast a cow and then shear it and
Yes. That type of politics, that's what she do best, and she have been winning and winning and winning. So with this election that just passed, it shows that it's like to her she find a formula. She continue to distribute scarce benefits and spoils. And I can tell you right now, I don't know when last you come to Jamaica, but South Trelawney have the worst set of roads in Jamaica right now. Is the community we used to say St. Thomas. but is the most backward constituency in Jamaica presently. It's the only place where a child that was born 30 years ago will tell you that when she was born, she had water in her pipe. She come now at age 30 and tell you that she have to go to spring to catch water. There's nowhere else in Jamaica that happened. Everybody else, they will tell you that when we did born, we have to go to spring and we go up. And no, we have water in our pipe. The only constituency of the 63 that really happened.
Wow. So tell me something with Dalrymple now, because we don't see them nominate her again and push her, say, them come back.
Yes.
It's good with the people. Because we don't sit good with we out here,
No, you don't sit well with the people either. You don't sit well with the people. I can tell you. I think this is our most expensive election ever. And as you know, it's called a by-election. And that's one of the reasons why the PNP did not contest it. Because we were not willing to take part in a by-election, BUY election. We were just not willing to take part in it. The amount of zinc, plyboard, cement, fertilizer, everything that you can think of, money, coming to South Trelawney. And I can tell you, a lot of persons enjoy, but I just watch it go to waste. We just watch it go to waste. Because people just take it, people are buy liquor, people. We see new zinc. People who want zinc to go up on a house. But new zinc can go up on a hog pen in South Trelawney for the past couple of weeks.
So
yeah, man.
Take the zinc for put on a hog pen.
Yeah, man, take the zinc for put on a hog pen. While we have so much persons need a few sheet of zinc in South Trelawney. The burial response that all of those vouchers run during the election. I don't think they could have sent so much to Trelawney for burial. So all of the rest of parishes, I can tell you that their burial fund end up in South Trelawney. So the amount of burial fund that was used up. We see 10,000 voucher like crazy. 10,000 voucher. I must say the hurricane gone a long time, And for the past between nomination day and election day, the amount of 10,000 voucher. You wonder which part they did have these voucher put down. How these voucher just come up. And we almost get over the burial thing right now. Already.
Something though. So a lot of $10,000 voucher, but the voting turnout is a goddamn disappointment.
No, man, I think she vexed with the people, because I don't think she get value for money, and she know that. And it's a serious woman. I know something where she gonna take lightly. And it was because I was on my live complaining that she not even come and tell the people thanks. That's why yesterday, some 10 or 12, 11 days after the election, you have vehicle, they have somebody driving around. I say thanks.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Make us show you this. Something.
Yeah.
Mr. Campbell.
Yes.
We see here that you did not decide to contest this election. Now you guys block the road with one big hullabaloo. Talk to us about that.
Well, as we've been saying, that the general election is due in less than a year. To be frank, we are already 2 years. We're already 2 months into the final year. And the period during which you call an election from announcement to the election is 21 days. So at most, we're about 8 months away from the longest time you can go before calling. We think it's an absolute waste of time to spend $30 million to call an election now and then to contest it again another 3 to 6 months or 9 months maximum. So what we're doing is getting our thing ready for the general election. This constituency, we think Comrade Paul Patmore has good energy, good connection with the people. They know him, he knows them, and we think that he'll be able to compete well. But we want him to compete against them in the general election, so we are waiting that.
I would say though that Minister Darwin nominated today and want to have a free passage throughout to our campaign, and you guys basically block out the road from her. That is basically unfair what you're saying.
No, but we have a right to assemble. We have a right to assemble, don't we? So we are just expressing that right. The government want to come together. They want to just feel off each other energy. And we are good with that. We don't have any issues with that.
So what this demonstrates is that to show the strength of power that the PNP have and grip on this constituency.
Well, as I said, we have a very good candidate. He's somebody that has won this division already as an independent. He has now decided to be a part of the People's National Party. We welcome him and embrace him, and we think that he'll do very well. So today is just a show of love and support from the comrades within the constituency.
So no animosity, no vibes.
Oh, we couldn't have animosity. Remember, we always say the word is love. We come in peace, man. This is not a show of us. We come in peace.
All right, yes. We just showed a snippet.
Yes.
With Comrade Dayton Campbell, yeah, General Secretary. And I'm talk to one of the JLP, because it's a JLP blogger that you know, oh I know.
Yeah, man. Nationwide, eh?
Because just tell you I know. Him just say Alabalu. Him call her minister. Him say unfair.
Yes.
But somebody who do, journalism, they want to call I say Alabalu and block off place and say it's fear and then say minister. Remember this woman she's not a minister.
Yes.
She was she's a candidate. And I call her minister. And him say, "But I'll come with no Alabalu."
Yes.
I noticed Dayton angling good still. But
man.
Black of that. Just to the interview, right?
Yes.
We can't hear it. For me to see it, notice me just put on your word and everything, hear them in, and that's the bit. So after the election run, I heard she come out because she get over 4,000 votes then on the independent.
Yes.
No, him never champion or nothing, and him get 1,000.
1,400. 1,400. Yeah.
Out of like 27,000?
25,000. Yeah.
So 25,000, you get over 4. This should have not done viral.
Yeah, man.
And
on her campaign, she mentioned that she wanted to send a message to Patmore. So she was looking at maybe some 10,000 votes. So she wanted to send a message.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
So that was the message?
Yeah. But she ended up getting the message. She ended up getting the message that the people tired her and the time come. One thing I can tell you, she get 4,100 votes. The JLP in South Chilani have a base of around 4,500 to around 5,000 votes. Where if I want dog run, they can get that. So anything below 5,000 is a good sign for the PNP. The PNP realize that yes, we have our down, we have them on the back foot. For the first time, I would say for the first time since 1990, I think we were the favorite in 89 to win. 89, but when we were during Chin won, we weren't the favorite. Remember, Brascoli was running for the NDM, and we have this Chinaman running. So from that time is the first time the JLP now find itself on the back foot. And they can't find a footing. They can't even start a proper campaign. They can't start a campaign. You take everybody to get that 4,000 votes. All helicopter for land in a South Chilani on election day.
So hold on a minute. So you're telling me now helicopter.
Yeah, man.
Land there. So
independent. I run against an independent candidate.
Yes.
Running against an independent candidate and helicopter. Yeah, man.
It's the government who spend taxpayers' money with the most helicopter flying all over the place. And, them have to go do some real hard on these things out taxpayers' money around.
Yeah.
Because it's the first time you ever see people use helicopter and not
yeah, man.
tax.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Cost money.
Yeah, man.
Yes. So, Dalvin will come and tell the news broadcasters that Thursday, because it's an election and Friday, but Thursday people going to bush And then
Yeah,
now
man.
Saturday, that's why she get this turnout. Why she come and
Yeah,
say
man.
it? Because it don't make no sense to me. But why she come
No,
and say
man, because every election is always on a work day. Every single election.
it? I know.
And in 2020, it was a work day and she got 7,200 votes. She underestimated the amount of work that Paul Patmore have been doing in South Trelawney. That's one of the reasons I never really want her to have an opponent, you know. I never, to tell you the truth, I never want her to find out how weak she was. I just never want to. So of that 4,500 votes that she got, 500 of that vote is mine. We have some 500 laborites there who say, Mr. Patmore, me a laborite. Me not change. I'm not voting for the PNP. I will be voting for you, Paul Patmore. Have around 500 persons in that. But because Paul Patmore wasn't in the race, they say, all right, Mr. Patmore, me go vote for my party. Yeah, man, and then go vote for them party.
Stop
But
swinging that.
when the general election is called, I can tell you
Yes.
that some of those persons will not be voting for her.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yes. But you know, we want Upper Trelawney them for wake up now. It's a goddamn disgrace.
Yes, when you look on the roads, when you look on the condition of the road from Liner Parish straight down to Ulster Spring, this woman should never get over 2,000 votes. It's only our workers should go, the people in where collect. But I must tell you that over in the Mendistown area, that those two PDs, you have persons that were collecting. You have to wear your shirt, go vote, you know. And you collect your money. If you have to come out in your shirt. If you don't come out in your shirt, you can't get the money. And you collect. That's how those two PDs run. You come and you collect, you vote and you collect. Yep. We check we look on the votes PD by PD, and I can tell you, Wayne, that we are satisfied. The PNP is satisfied that the people in South Trelawney will make the right decision whenever the next general election is called.
Good.
Yeah, man, they will. Because when they have that demonstration, you know, when you hear the Prime Minister say, the people come out and say they want back Marissa Dalrymple, it was only 23 persons go out there. They go out with 10 placards. All 10 of them were written with the same handwriting.
Yes,
Yeah, man. So you
okay.
see, the same person just write here and give them people the same set of people where you hear Mr. Hutchinson mention. So when they do demonstration, all they do, they get them 5,000 and one plate of food. That's what Mr. Hutchinson do.
The same
Yeah,
thing.
man. Then say I saw the demonstration them run in Jamaica. So as long as you want them to come, you pay them for the end day and you give them one plate of food. And then come out. Yeah, man, but the one before that, when they just said, boy, we want back Mama D, when she had just resigned, it was around 50 persons.
Yes.
And it dropped. Yeah, man, and it dropped down to around 20, 23 or 25 persons and the other one. And by election day now, she realized that if she never have everybody coming from Kingston, helicopter land, up to 3 o'clock, the vote turnout was very low on her side. Very, very low. She have to call for back up. They have to call for back up. And the labor rights them decide to watch away stay home. Labor rights. You have people, I know that they would work out their thing. And I know that the amount of money and the amount of cement and the amount of fertilizer will drop. They were expecting at least 8,000 votes. Because I know they really want to send a message. They really want to send a message.
Make us say something to it. So them try that with Macho J Jacket Samuda.
Yeah, man.
And it failed.
Yes.
Tompa J failed.
Yeah, man.
And failed miserably. And them try it again with this 4, call them say all sweep.
Yeah, man. All sweep, yeah.
Yes, all sweep.
Yeah, man, and to the amount of votes they get in South Trelawney, I don't think they couldn't call it a sweep. Even they don't celebrate, you know.
That's not a sweep.
Man, it's not a sweep. They don't celebrate.
All right, make us say something to you. So if them have the independent candidate, remember him the people, remember now, a lot of people are watching us, right? Remember now, the independent candidate, nobody no know him outside of where him come from. Him no go about him the campaign or nothing. And him
No
get
campaign. Yeah, man.
400 votes. And she get 4,000. And right away him beat her, you know.
Yeah, man.
Campaign and spend so much money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
And then look where him there. Him not there far from half in half
Yeah,
vote.
man.
That's a goddamn disgrace.
Yeah,
That
man.
her. And the party.
Yeah, man. And the party lost the other 2 parish council elections.
Yes.
And then up in St. Andrew, they won one. But I
1,000.
see that have some almost 30,000 voters.
Yes.
Less than 2,000 persons come out and vote that election.
That null and
That
void.
is so say why people are turning them back on this present administration. Because out of 30,000, they could not get out, they barely get out 1,800 people. Is that a parish council election we're talking about, you know?
No.
An entire constituency.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get out 1,800 people.
That will be null and void. So tell me something now. In your constituency right now, what you gonna do? You gotta do continue to do your education program with the people then when it comes to voting and everything, no vote buying and everything, sensitize them, right?
Yes, we have we work. I was councillor for only 4 years as an independent councillor. When I was a councillor, Marissa Darimpo was the MP. And that lady, she fight me left, right, and center. She was my opponent right through my 4 years. And I can tell you that Paul Patmore have more to show as a councillor than Marissa Darimpo have to show as an MP for 17 years. I look on every labor right every single day and show me what Marissa Darimpo have done. Show me the road. Show me the road. Show me the water supply. I'll take them to wire fence. I show them the water supply that Patmore do down there. I take them up by Louisville and show them the water supply that Patmore do up there. I take them around Thompson Town and show them the water supply that Patmore do around there. I say, show me the road. I take them down by a road called Penn Road and show them that Paul Patmore fixed that road. I bring them up by Highgate Hall and a little road where they drive go up to Mr. Bull house and that lane there. I show them that road and say, Paul Patmore, do that. I bring them around Battersea and show them that Paul Patmore fixed that piece of road at Battersea and turning up on the Olive River Road. I will even tell them about a community when I became councillor, a community called Shit Lane. I take that community, change the name from Shit Lane to Silver Street and fix the road and put in street lights. And today is one of it just transform the community, even the people them start behave different. So those are the things. I'm one of the only person, first councillor in Jamaica, where every street light when it a fix, me I walk behind the truck. That's how serious me take my job. I take my job that serious. Me walk behind every truck. Every time when me I fix a piece of road. When a piece of road I fix, Paul Patmore there behind it and make sure say fix the way me want it to fix. I know just a man go do it like it can't be just a hustle. It's not a hustle. That's why I'm saying, Wayne, I'm saying to the people of South Trelawney, Paul Patmore is begging for the opportunity to serve you as member of parliament for South Trelawney. I beg you for this one vote. The next time when I'll be coming to you, my work must speak for me. I won't come to you and beg you to vote for me. I'm begging you this for the first time now. The next time is my work that must speak to me. The road must talk. The water must talk. The poor, the level of leadership and representation for our schools, all our schools run down in Louisville Primary School, the school that I attend. So you talk about some 30 odd years ago, is in a worse condition now than in those days, in the 80s. Nothing at all, not the school from in the 80s until now. No. Nothing at all. Marissa, when you ask people what Marissa Darimpo have done, they tell you, say, why she do a hard school out of Albert Town. And then when Alf school locked down, then put up one, then start one hard school down down her Alps. That's the only two things they can tell you to she do. But at the same time, she continue to win. Because as we say, she continue with her, she know her numbers, and she continue to feed the people them. So you just give them, what she do, she give the people them just enough to keep them going. You keep them hungry. So 3 weeks before election now, you feed them. And told hungry they were, they said, God come. This is Mama God. And she continued that for 5 times. Keep them thirsty. Just a little spit on the finger. You drop on their tongue, you know. Until we quench the thirst and say, a Mama Jesus this. And go vote for her again. Forget that they were hungry for 4.5 years. And that's how these politicians continue to treat the people as socially. I'm just coming from a little town named Stewart Town. It's one of the most rundown community in Jamaica right now. Everybody move out. When you talk to the people, they say no politician that not pay them no mind. In that community, every time the JLP win in those Stewart Town, every single election, and they not see back the politician until another election. Yeah, man, all they do is use those communities as a ladder to reach where they want to reach and then abandon them until the next election. They come and give them one 5,000 and then smile and laugh. So we have to spend, that's why I make my work so hard now. When I have to walk through and I want to talk to the people. And I say, stop selling a vote. In my community where I was born, when Dalrymple win the election in 2020, she have never turned back to Olive River. 2 weeks ago, she go up, her visit was a pot of soup and 2 crates of beer, 2 crates of Heineken.
What?
That's what she bring back to my community.
So
My community where I was born and raised. That's what she bring back after 4 or 5, going 5 years. She bring a pot of soup and 2 crates of liquor.
Yes, let me say something to you though. I'm going to say something to the people them. I'm want you know you care about the word. Because if you have so much farmers in those areas, what is it that these people were from? I rather eat piece of roast yam with the butter and thing when I make somebody cook a half fry cow and give me feet and want mash me up. You know, farmers who them have them raise pig, them raise pig. Some
Yes.
and them have yam, them have abundance of yam. And other food stuff. Why they make this woman buy them out with food? Get out for them if them want hungry, them want hungry, you know, because them raise livestock. Them have all these things.
It's a farming community, farming constituency. Yam.
Yes.
Yam, the price of yam right now is $400 a pound on the field. So every farmer right now, you have to call them, a Mr. Yam, you call farmers now. All the Trelawney farmers are the bossy set of people them right now. There's no politician we're supposed to can push around these people.
Yes.
These people are too independent. They're too independent. Any given day, all of them, if you even see a going to a shop and see a man and he say you have to buy a drink, you have 20,000 in your pocket. Most of these people, most of them, and them just have to know themselves and know, say, boy, they have to know what they're worth. They have to know what they're worth. And no matter how much me tell them, I was very embarrassed when me see people sit down and drink a cup of soup from Dalrymple, like they never drink a cup of soup from the day they born. When me know say people them who earn and who have their vehicle park up so that the pot of soup, you know. The man them had their car park up so that the pot of soup, and a Sunday evening, it was a Sunday evening. When me sure say everybody up there have them rice and peas, because we grew up in a community where if you know eat rice and peas and chicken any other day, Sunday, you get your rice and peas. And so we live up in our place. Yeah, man, I mean, see people them still take Heineken, cut 10 a drink like they never drink a Heineken before. When me sure say all of them can buy a Heineken and run with these people and demand that our politicians come to with them with a plan I even hear some of my people, you know, when I mention what and what I will be doing, some of them will say, Paul, you talk too much and you tell people where you're going to do too much. You should never vote for somebody if you not tell you what am I going to do. He's supposed to come to you with a plan and say, what is your plan for the road? He's supposed to come with a road plan, come with a water plan. How am I going to deal with the youth clubs them and the youths them in the era? What plans you have for the youths?
Yes.
You can't make him tell you, say, vote for me and then me tell you the plan after. Me see that as stupidness.
Yes. But tell me something now, like how you people have the Yam Bank, because they say the man them full up, yeah, them Yam Bank, you know, them have
Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man.
they have the bank, the central bank, them have Yam Bank.
Yes, yes.
So on a plan for do something more, we can export some yam and all kind of things, even bring
No,
it.
we don't have an exporting problem in South Sudan, you know. We have a lot of shipment persons that come in.
Oh.
Truck come in on a daily basis. Truck come in on a daily basis. We have higglers. Yeah, man, it's a competitive industry right now. Where trucks, we have at least, I can tell you have at least 6 trucks just moving up and down between, just in the Limas division. Just a man where buy yam and I compete with each other to get the amount of yam where they want to.
Okay.
Yeah, man, but what we need now, the farmers are benefit the least from the yam. So under the leadership of Paul Patmore now, we want to set up a yam farmers association where the farmers them come together and have a more say in the product where they have. So the higglers will come to you. We call you and say, it's a Patmore dig some yam for me. Me want 2,000 yam, I will give you $30 a pound. And by the time you start digging, he call you back and say, yo, you know, so me can't pay 30 again at 28, me have to go pay. And because you start or because you feel so you have the picnic them to go to school, you say, all right, so come with it. And I can tell you, there's certain prices where if a yam go even say 30, the farmers almost can't plant it back. They have to find money to put on it to plant back. Because the fertilizer is so expensive. Yam stick. Every time the yam raise, the man who sell the yam stick, raise the yam stick, you know. Every time the yam raise, the man who dig the yam hill, raise the yam hill. Until you say him a raise. The man who weed the grass, him raise too. So the farmer benefit the least from the yam. And that's why we want to get them organized. That they can have more say. Most of them, they just say I'm a grown man. And they are not treating it as a business. A lot of farmers might even lose money, but he not even know say he lose money because he don't treat it as a business. I just see farm. He might go on his farm, he might go and grow. He say he go and grow. But he have nothing when write down. Write down how much lies and use this year, how much he might go use next year, how much money he use per year, and then when he sell back yam, and then put a little price because most of these farmers, then put in at least 60 to 70% of the labor. So if he even price himself at half price, then maybe at the end of the year, maybe realize that he don't really make no money. Because I just the amount of work what him put out, making him end up with some. But the good thing is that there's hope. There's a man called Paul Patmore coming to represent the people of South Chilani. Somebody who know how much it will cost, what the salary of an MP. And I say to my Chilani people, yes, I know how much money is a salary. And I'm begging you to give me the job to serve you as a member of parliament. I'm willing to take that salary. So if me tell you I'm willing to take that salary, that means your taxpayers' money now should be going in the building of your community. And I can tell you, Wayne, if I come out and do something different, I would be disappointed at myself. I would be disappointed at myself. Because this is a personal thing to me.
Yes.
That this is where I was born, where me do my business, everything me own, me get it from South Chilani. So if I take the job, given the opportunity to serve, and I let down the people, like most, it was just last night, somebody said to me, every politician will come in was good people. They don't know if I went there and reach a Duke Street or so. The water or something where they drink up there. Cause them to turn bad. But most of the politicians, they were good persons. Most of them. Try and remember when you know your MP in a community where you come from, Wayne. The first time when he come around, he was a good guy like Paul Patmore. But after maybe around a year.
Oh, it's the difference with you and them because you born there.
Yes.
You come now, you have your own funeral home. And the
Yes.
way people, remember you have to come and build up something and make false promises that they'll bring to them. And then the people them to suffer and then come in back now. I can't wrap my head around this. You have a farming community. I eat cow from mama cow. That don't make sense to me. It can't make sense. Nobody not supposed to come in and feed you for your vote. And I buy from you when you're in a farming community. Remember, you know, food and water the stuff alive. And I don't and think it sustain life. And you have it, them have it abundant. You know, them everything in abundance. Right? And you make a woman come in and feed you with cow. This time it will stop.
Yeah, man.
Don't you forget them
the people, yeah, man.
Why father come from up there, you know?
Yes.
Yes, man. They come from up there. So me know up there. Me know where you're there, you know. Me know the place.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So we have a lot of plans for our roads. But the road from Lina Parish go down to Albert Town, Wayne. It was fixed in 2020. One question I want to ask the Member of Parliament, or not even the Member of Parliament, the NWA. How comes, was it that the money was granted to fix the road from Lina Parish to Allside, but because it was an election year, they tried to stretch it out, go Albert Town, and because of that, they allow it to be to the 2 tin. I can tell you, some parts of the road are half-inch Barber Green, half-inch. They never dig up the road in a way and resurface the road. They come with the Barber Green and spread it out on top of the old tar. Just spread it out on it. Half-inch a Barber Green. And I think that somebody should answer for it. We are going to call for your audit. The minute that I become the Member of Parliament, we're going to call for your audit. We're going to call in the government. We're going to call in relevant authorities to come in and investigate what had happened to the road in South Trelawney. Because we know the books are going to show say South Trelawney road was fixed in 2020. I can tell you that by 2021, half of the road mashed up already. By 2022, you can hardly drive on it. Yeah, man, it took me 3 hours from Stewart Town to reach Lina Parish a while ago. 3 hours because of the condition of the road.
Yeah, you told me the condition are good. So
yeah, man, it's not easy.
You know, 20 and you take 3 hours.
Yeah, man.
Reach where I go. That
man. Yeah, man, it's bad. I'm really sorry for the taxi men. I wonder how they can't make no money on the road. The taxi man them can't make no money on the road. Because they have to drive extra slow and then they have parts to buy. So every Sunday they will tell us that they have to service their vehicle. Yeah, man, it's bad. It's bad. It's really, really bad. Yeah, man, but we are here. We're doing a lot of social projects. There's a little community, Wayne, I will need your help with, to help me to highlight a community called Freeman's Hall. From in the 70s, I think from in the 70s, politics destroy that community. And I think it need a politician like a Paul Patmore to come and help to fix that community. Yeah, man. All the roads, everything that you can think of. Bad about down in Freeman's Hall. We have a little, like, you know, say, why you want some little boy if you go jump up and down on your truck, your head down in a Freeman's Hall and you get there and you them. And I'm saying to the people at Freeman's Hall, over the years, you watch the politicians come in and take your son take your brother, take your father, take your uncle, take your grandfather, and use them. Time for you people in Freeman's Hall to say enough is enough. And then maybe start demand better representation from your politicians.
I can give you. I know Freeman's Hall.
Yes.
Yes, because my wife, dad come from down Freeman's Hall. She have a lot of people, some elder people.
Yeah.
100 and much. My wife, and almost 101. One of them are 103, one of them are 99. Most 103 and one of them are 99.
Okay.
Yes, we have specialty. And down there, so when we are go down, that house with them built on the left hand side, when we turn down Freeman's Hall, that house, it was a cemetery. And then built it. You know it was a cemetery, right?
Okay, no, I never know.
I think it was a cemetery.
Okay.
Right? The cemetery there on the left hand side. Because the left hand side going down, you know.
From where? From
house right down there, so.
Starting from Staten or starting from Roundband?
Yeah, come up at the top. I think up at Staten, right, Sean? Yes.
Okay.
I think yes. Turn on the road going down.
Yeah, man.
That left hand side, them have a cemetery there, and them turn it in our house. I think that
Okay.
Yes. And go down there. Go down there, you know. Go down there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So at one time, so the main road, Trelawney main road, you know, started from, it was Litchfield, go down through Joe Hut, and come back around to Freeman's Hall, and then go Germantown to Ulster Spring. That's the main road, you know. If you follow Google Map, that's where it's gonna take you. And it was from in the 80s, that road block. And none of the politicians even look at that road and try to get it reopened. And that's the main road. And that's one of the things that caused the undevelopment at Freeman's Hall. Cause if you just break down the school, got persons used to leave from Joe Hut come to Freeman's Hall school.
And the part near Stetton.
Yes.
Yes. Let them have the yes.
Okay.
That going down because that live far from wasn't in buried down there, you know.
Okay. Yes.
Buried there, so yes. So
yeah, man.
Run through, you know, so we know the place, man.
Yeah, man, and even when you look at even that play field up there, your wife can tell you that from in the 70s, that's the same condition it is in from 1970 until now. The same little play field, right? At that road, no former improvement from that time until now.
Oh, so it not so when they rode them like the farm road them and everything where they work and them that after Monday done with that. Nobody
No, man, it's the same way how Michael Manley leave it. That's how it is right now.
So what happened to the hospital in your area? When them they closed?
No man, it was closed down. Closed down from in the 80s.
Yeah, I know.
It would say I got close them down from in the 80s. So if a person sick in Staten or Freeman's Hall, that person will have to find a way to Falmouth or Spalding's Hospital.
Spalding.
Yeah, man, with the condition of the road,
yes.
Condition of the road, I can tell you it's gonna take you maybe 2 hours to reach Spalding. And if you go in Falmouth, you're on the same 2 hours.
That can't good for the people then. So that will put nothing about that. So when the people
no man.
So when the people
nothing at all.
Come on now. So I want the people
everybody know that all of the voters know that we need a hospital. And they talk and quarrel about it. Straight up till 3 weeks before the election. As soon as Mama D come with the $5,000 and the pot of soup, everything done. Everybody forget about hospital, forget about road. Nobody for the past 3 weeks, nobody never remember say the road bad. And now that the election finished, people are realize how bad the road is. All of the people up in a green town, wait a bit. Menace town, and now they just remember say they don't have no water in their pipe. Them just realize say they don't have no water in their pipe. Over in a Stewart town, where I'm coming from, the entire week of the election, from nomination day, they were complaining that they didn't have no water. They called me and I said, boy, Mr. Patmore, we don't have no water in our pipe. Nomination day, water turn on in the pipe. And straight up to the Friday evening after the voting, the water never lock off yet. Saturday, then gone back to them every 3 days, then get water in the pipe. That's how they treat the people them every single time over in South Trelawney. That's why I'm saying to the people of Stewart Town, stop allow these politicians to fool you. I tell them when that they must be bossy. That voting finger, yeah, then if you walk on with it in style, man. If you bossy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You feel bossy. Just like when you see a woman just married, you know. When she go to church the first Sunday, you know, she wants everybody to see the ring finger. So all her, you know, so she a clap her hand and she cock off, she a clap her hand, but she will make sure so everybody see it. So we want them when you see the politician now, whether Patmore or any one of them, you feel bossy with your ring, your voting finger, man.
Yes.
Politician are going to talk to you, if you cock off, just stand up and cock off your voting finger. You have to show him your voting finger, make you know, say, and that you are going to make talk. We stop Black Road, we now Black No Road again. Because I said to people at South Trelawney, you guys got the opportunity to block the road just the other day. I know go out and vote back for Darren Pro. So me don't want nobody come, get the opportunity to use your finger and block the road. Use the X and send a message. When I go to Black Road, when me go pick up me dead now, you hear say boy me road black, me can't get the dead down the road. No man, we can't support that. You get the chance to use your finger to block the road. Too much talking, and people like South Trelawney people using the mouth to talk too much. Make your finger do the talking. Time for we make our finger talk in South Trelawney. And not just South Trelawney, right across Jamaica. Time come for the finger them start talk. Too much mouth, too much of the lip service. Too much lip service. Everybody get up now and say, boy, road bad. Every taxi man now, I know him knows the road bad.
So tell me something. So they make that rimpo, rent them vehicle and them drive and mash up the front end and
mash up them vehicle, yeah man.
So the money they haven't fixed back the vehicle.
Give them 12,000 for the day. Them give them 12,000 for the day. Pitney want to go to school election day and couldn't go.
12,000.
Because every taxi man park and I wait for him 12,000 and I drive up and down.
No, but that just gas.
Yeah man, that just gas.
Them not calculate something right. That just
yeah.
gas.
But we have to wake up in South Trelawney. Nobody can wake up for them. Them have to wake up. Yeah, man. Them have to wake up. People have to start vote for their children and their grandchildren. At our age now, it's like we almost cross the line now. No? We have to, anything we do now, we have to think about we pitney and we grand pitney them. And that's the thing reach.
True.
And that's the thing reach. All of the farm roads in South Trelawney were built by Bill Infante and in Michael Manley. See, I tell me, when people talk about politicians, people still talk about Bill Infante, where I found before my time. Yes. We don't know nothing about Bill Infante, and people, when the road they make, when last it fix, I beside Bill Infante did fix it.
And
Michael Manley did cut up the land up person.
Yes.
When you have places like outside like land settlement, the people them come out in a numbers and vote for the JLP because they don't know the history, or they choose not to because of $5,000. They don't know say if it wasn't for Michael Manley, if he come and cut up their land, there, give them great grandparents, they couldn't have a room today. They couldn't have a room.
Yes, yes.
The JLP is not for the poor. It's not for the poor. So things are going. I can't tell you. But when we watch what happened in a Jamaica right now, Wayne. If a contractor go run where they need 60 trucks, there are politicians in Jamaica right now where they say, well, go buy 60 trucks and put on a project. So the liquor man in a South Trelawney where you used to get a work and getting like a 10 load a mile when the road they are fixed. He can't get it again. First time we used to have a whole lot of tipper trucks in a Trelawney, The man them running a bankruptcy, them have to sell them out. They can't get no work. Only a few. And most of the people them know.
Yeah, finish talk and then I say something.
Yeah, man, most of the people them know way. I just 1 and 2. You obviously a man having 1 truck or in 2 truck. They park up half of the time. But you have some big politicians.
Yes.
Right now with 100 and odd truck, where you hear say have 100 and odd truck, where they may truck their work every single day. All of the Kaiser contracts them everywhere. And those are the trucks them I use.
Heard about it, right? But
Yeah,
these things are nepotism and cronyism too. That's what I want JC for doing work and all of these people. And when these people get these money from because 2015, them broke. Never. And now everybody turn billionaires, super millionaires, billionaires. Something has to be done to these people because it can't work like this no more. Yes. We don't want to sit for children though. We don't want some, we want even a factory set up there or something. Like
one thing.
Yes.
I'm losing all of my young people, Wayne. Sorry. I'm losing all of my young people. Them I leave school, go to university, they're not coming back. There's nothing for them to come back to. I'm gonna push for a call center. I want a call center in Albertown. We have persons, young people now leave Staten, Albertown. I go all the way in Montego Bay if you go work in a call center. So when you take a stop, fear it out most of that. Plus they're tired. You now get 100% out of them when they have to travel that far. So I want to push. One of my aim is to push for a call center in Albertown. And as long as we can get a call center that I go benefit the taxi man them, because you go have taxi now, if you go work now for drop people from point A to point B. So it go benefit the taxi man. It go benefit the persons who are running a little restaurant because people now are going in the town. And so we are going to use that to develop Albertown.
Tell me something. Them used to have something with the Yam Festival in Atlanta.
Yes. Yeah, Yam Festival, I can tell you, is one of the things that we're going to sit down at the table, me back at the table with Mr. Dixon. There's a man named Mr. Dixon who he used to spearhead it, and we're going to sit down and talk back to him. Albertown, at one time, it did just outgrow the town of Albertown because what happened? It was just one road. So if somebody go into the airport and Yam Festival are keep, you can almost know so them go back up in Albertown, maybe if you're around 2 hours in traffic. But we have a road from Stettin to Freeman, from Stettin to Ulster Spring. If we want to have Yam Festival, we will have to get that road reopened from Stettin to Albertown, from Stettin to Ulster Spring. And that's one of the plan of Paul Patmore. Because we will be having
Yam Festival
again.
Yes, and all over the world. That should continue. So
yeah, man, we shouldn't allow it. I just think when you have a MP who no have no vision, who no business, but nothing about them or something. That's what I
That's what I never even want, inject that so because Mama Cow hear these things and say, well, make we try. No, well, she not go win.
Yeah, but if she even try, but that's why we have to talk them still. Because we need back Yam Festival, and if she can come and start it, that's when by the time Paul Patmore come within another 9 months, it can go be easier for me. So that's why we are talk out some of the things and wouldn't mind if she can jump on some of them.
Going back, so we can talk about it. And then work back on something with the hospital because you can't have so much people up there. So I mean, I like the government when the incoming PMP government do something about the hospital. I mean, Mark Rolling, remember my father care for the people, and my father was a surgeon and grandfather too, and he's a man take care of people all over. My father, and mom, the one of them life, and Mark Rolling, have the passion for that. So we know that work back on the hospital. I mean, I thought like Christopher Tufton them come and mash up hospital and so then spend the most money. And right now, fungus take it over, mole, where the kids and no bed, them now have no medication, them now have nothing. So we don't have the hospital, we have MAG.
Yes.
MAGs. Yes. H MAG Whether the one them the one at Western or so, what them call it? What them call one the people? The next and the hospital and the one where them have put 21 billion pound right now. What the one the
Cornwall regional.
Mag and them have one of them are Falmouth Marks, the people them are run up and down and things. So, you know, Port Antonio Mag and them turning the Mag.
Yeah, man.
Right and center, nothing in the hospital. So me know PNP, you know, governmental
Yeah.
command that and you people are about to reopen back that hospital.
Yeah, man. But in the short term, Wayne, I will be sitting down with my leader, and even I want to bring them to visit it one of these days. I'll be bringing down the spokesperson on health and Mark Golding just to come and visit that property with me. My vision in the short term is to have a 24-hour clinic at Ulster Spring with a around a ward we can hold around six beds in the short term. So it's gonna be like it's gonna be a 24-hour clinic. That's what I want to see in the short term.
Yes.
Yeah, in the short term. Because we have with the building we have to spend a lot of money to be spent on that building. Because it's a old building.
And
But we already have a clinic there. There's a clinic there. So we want to move that up now to a 24-hour health center facility with a doctor, with doctors there for 24 hours and nurses for 24 hours. Plus you have a bed area where if somebody have a heart attack, you can come and you stabilize them and then you move them off to either Falmouth or Spalding. And then we have an ambulance on spot. So that's what I'll be doing. I would want to see that in my first 5 years. That's one of my plan. Not to have a 40 or a 60 bed hospital right away, but we want to start off with something like just maybe around the most 6 beds to start off with.
But I think it's going to move because let me tell you something. It make it look like when you have the building, it make it look long because you know Andrew Owen said government make it look long. But let me tell you something. When you have work, it now have to take them.
Yeah, man. We have a lot of persons from overseas, you know, who want to contribute to that hospital. You know.
The hospital
persons that tell me that they have every single equipment that a hospital need. They have it. I want to donate it. You know, it's just for the government to say yes, come. The people out there are ready. We have a lot of persons from South Trelawney and Trelawney who want to contribute. But the only time that I go happen is under the PNP. You can remember say the JLP lock it down, you know. So I think they are even too embarrassed to reopen it.
And some people know them don't know, right?
Yes.
All right. As I does, you know, we are talking about hospital. We're gonna wind up now about as we are talking about, and then never carry you back, you know. So we have to talk about.
Yeah, man.
Yes, because you know, we're gonna say name Attack and Union Patmore.
Yeah, man. So just to let the people know that yes, we are ready. We don't. South Trelawney will be on election night. Will be on the winning column for the People's National Party. I have no doubt about that.
Yes.
Yes.
So
yeah, man.
Sister likes to make a song and dance.
Yeah,
about
definitely. You are on the winning column.
Yes, most definitely.
Right,
most definitely.
That's great. Yes.
Yeah, man. And so we'll be relaunching our campaign come sometime in January. At that time, I want to do the launch on your platform. And that time, we're gonna be asking for contributions and such like. Anybody want to help with the campaign because we'll be hitting the road. We'll be hitting the road, and so we're gonna use your platform and a few others to launch the campaign one day. I think in January to early February, we're gonna relaunch our campaign, and we're gonna use social media. So we're gonna have persons like yourself, maybe Andre Stevens, you know, maybe around. And that day we want to have around 5 or 6 different social media platform launching it. My campaign.
You're good.
Yeah, man. So,
Yeah.
so my brother, thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it. I thank you for the love. Thank you for the respect. Yeah,
Yes,
man. Thank you for the strength. Yeah,
man.
man. I continue,
And you're
continue
welcome
to push.
anytime because yes, we
Yeah,
see
man.
good governance around here, yeah.
Yes, my brother. Yes.
Good governance because we get some bad governance, we get some bad coverage from Mama Cow. Yeah,
Yes, man. Yes,
we need
man.
to
Yes,
change
man.
that now, and she shouldn't even, with what go on,
Yeah, man.
the life and the things she shouldn't, the back
Yeah,
at
man.
that MP. This is joke.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
And she go back to court on the 5th. She go back to the court on the 5th of this month. I think it's Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, so she was swearing in swear her in today, and Thursday she back in court.
Oh, that's not looking good.
Yeah,
Anyway,
man.
just have a good night.
Yeah, man. Yes, my brother.
Yeah, all
Yes, sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man.